How you doing? How you doing, everyone? You all right? I'm good. Look at my shorts. There's a bit of a theme, I know. Some of you like it. Some of you bash me for my shorts. Anyway, welcome back, everyone. It's just you and I tonight. I'm in a great mood. I'm pretty tired, so I'm just nice and relaxed. I got my fishing reels, that helps. I've got my Tidal XTs. There's one. Here's my second one. So it's just gone 6:30. So 18:31 is the time. It gets dark about 10:15, 10:30. So we're just here for an evening session. Everything is positive, naturally. I've got some beautiful rigs, which I'm going to show you. I've got some lovely bait, but we've just passed high water. So I get lots of questions to do with tide. Does it really matter on Chesil Beach? For me, on the grand scale, what was I going to say? The grand scheme, not scale, scheme of it, not really. If you've got tide movement, you've got a chance of a fish. But the classic 2 hours up, 2 hours back is pretty good. For different species like smoothhounds, maybe a bream. 2 hours after high is a great time to catch cod for me on Chesil Beach when the tide starts pulling the other way. So say the tide's pushing this way now. 2 hours after high, it pushes the other way. And 2 hours after low, it starts pushing the other way. And when it switches, especially for cod in the winter, that's a great time. Low water up is a good time for rays. High water down, yeah, on the ebb, it can be a little bit tricky. And that is what I'm fishing this evening. I've walked left of Abbotsbury. I've walked just a good time, a good distance. I've walked out near the wigwam, that's what it's called. And for people who know, if you watch Ian Clark's and Chris's videos, you kind of know where I am. I've got Portland that way and Abbotsbury that way. I am actually going to stay on after this session and fish for conger eels overnight. So I've walked out, I've walked to the deep area where hopefully I can get us in on the action, but don't worry about that yet, because you're not going to see that until maybe next week or the week after. I like to put my videos up so they're relevant, but sometimes if I'm on Chesil quite a lot, I like to spread it out a bit to keep it interesting. Tonight, or this evening, as I mentioned, it's, there you go, 18:35 on the last day of July. So I've got a reflection on that. Look at me. Chesil Beach, it's my screensaver. Why would I have a picture of the missus and kids? I don't know why I've got Chesil Beach. But now you can tell I absolutely love it. Right, rigs. What we doing? Bream rigs? Should we get some bream rigs? Cod loops. Dongles. Bream rigs. So tonight, or this afternoon, this evening, whatever it is, I am going to fish for bream, maybe a trigger, if we're uber lucky, maybe a mackerel, I don't know. Cod loops, maybe a codlin. Tomorrow is August. The cod, the last few years, have been here now, but they're not, which is quite nice. I don't think it's a bad sign. Hopefully they turn up in the winter like they used to. The end of August, when we've had great fishing. August, for me, is the best month, or the end of August is the best time, kind of stroke best month to fish Chesil Beach. The end of August, the start of September is when you get the most species. So tonight, as you know, it's the end of July. I could get a gurnard, I could get a trigger, I could get a bream, I could get a cod, I could get a doggy, I could get a dogfish. So there you go. Could get a mackerel, could get a garfish, I don't know, could get a scad. There's not many beaches where you can just rock up and I could get 15 species. I don't know. Is that a lot? Is that exaggeration? 10 species? 15's a lot. Bait wise, I've got just frozen bait, to be honest, which is fine. As you know, I prepare all my own bait. I've got some food. Yeah. Let's get this out. Got some squid and some blacks. As you know, if you watched my videos before, I like using a little bit of black and some squid for my bream and triggers. My mate Dan is going to walk out in a bit and he is going to be bringing me some ragworm. But for now, we're going frozen. Let's keep you live. It's easier for me, less editing. And hopefully I don't mess up and say something stupid, which is quite hard. Bream rig. The Shore Hunter bream rig. £15 fluoro. Invisible to a bream. The one problem, not a problem. The one issue, if you get a big trigger, they can bite you off. But normally, as I'm using Aberdeen style hooks, they normally just get caught on the actual hook. They don't normally nail the whole lot onto the fluoro, if that makes sense. That's why I use long shank hooks, just like that. Right, frozen blacks. How you all doing? You doing all right? Now you got to ask yourself, are you doing all right? You can tell when I'm not. I can't give it away. As I wear my heart on my sleeve, you guys know when I'm a little bit sad. I can't really hide it, but I'm very good at the moment, and a few of you have noticed and you've messaged and said it's great to see you on form. I think I was just worried about Nadina for a bit, and I try not to let it show, but now she's got the all clear. Still a prick though, but that's what you get when you're married. She's not really, I'm only joking. She's lovely. Right, so there we go. A little bit of black on a bait needle. Yeah, we got a chance. Hopefully, we don't get hammered by small bream and spiders. Last time I fished here, I got hammered by spider crabs. And they're a pain in the ass. There we go. Blacks. Black on that one. And what I'm going to do, put squid on the other hook. Just squid. So how are you finding the videos, all right? I like a little bit of feedback. I don't like yes men or yes ladies who go, your videos are brilliant, because they're not all the time. And I like to know how it's going, so make sure you let me know. Remember, I'm just a normal person like you. All right, it wouldn't matter if I had like 10,000, that makes sense, 10,000's not a lot in this game. It wouldn't matter if I had 100 million subs. I can't change. because I've got imposter syndrome. And where I've got a little bit of like OCD weird shit going on, I don't feel worthy whatever I do, which is quite a sad thing. But what it does, it makes me try really hard. And that's why I'm just like I am, which is a good thing, and I'm very grateful. So I never stand still. I never go, oh yeah, I've made it, whatever made it is in life, because tomorrow it can be all gone. Whatever it is we've got, if that makes sense. So I don't like money. I don't like jumping around when things are going well. And I try not to feel sad when things aren't going too well, unless it's my family. Well, my wife and children. Do you know what I mean? Yes. Clear as mud, that's what you're saying. You're talking shit, Wayne. It's those Primark shorts you got on. Look at this for a bit of squid though. I've just made a load of bream rigs actually. Because I know at any minute it's going to go off. Look at that. Bream sweets. Right, let's get it in the water. First things first though, guess what I haven't done? I haven't even put reels on my rods. Right, let's do that now. Come on then, I'll see you out there. Look at her. She's sexy. 3 rods. Right, hang on, what am I looking for? Get the tripod. So tonight, or this evening, I'll probably fish for 3. I'm going to fish 2 for bream. Then I'm going to try and get us a mackerel and put a whole mackerel out in the gutter. Because one day we're going to catch a bingo fish doing that. And that's a big one. So for people who don't know, a bingo fish means a random fish. Sometimes I talk in fish lingo. Some of you don't understand it. Remember, I'm from Somerset and I fucked hard. So just pick words out of what I'm saying. Bit of colour in the water as well. Might be shit for the bream fishing, but yeah, it'll be alright. It'd be reet. I've just got to catch a few mackerel. So I might have to do some feathering in a bit, which is good. I don't really like doing that. I like to fish with lures and a float, but needs must. Tonight I'm going to be fishing for big conger reels, maybe a 40. My mate's turning up and we're going to fish all night together. I'm quite excited. Get the tip lights on, turn the headlamps off, sit back, put the radio on and bang! Wait for those big eels. My aim is to get us a really big one this year. Try and get us a 40 or a 50 on camera, which would be fun, eh? Right, here we go. Well, I want you to wish me luck. I don't really need it, because I'm the lucky one out here. Here you go, everyone. As you know, I'm Wayne. It's a massive privilege to be out fishing for you on this beautiful beach in Dorset. This is one of my bream rigs. Fluorocarbon hook lengths, squid, black lug, shore hunter lead. Let's go. That's what you have to do when you're filming. Yeah, you're on. You're on like Ron. Right, what are we doing? 30 yards, 40 yards? We've just gone past high water, so I'm not going to belt it. Ah. It just bounced out. Simple stuff. Woo. Nice. There we are. Get a few bites, yeah? So as you can see, I've got 3 rods on the rest. I'll put this one down for now. I'll move this one and I'll be back. Ooh. I like you to concentrate on the one that's in the water. Just in case you're like me and you've got 1.5 brain cells and you end up watching the other 2. Probably get more action. Joking. Wait for that. Bang, bang, bang. These conties are nice, aren't they? Anyway, that's enough waffling. Thanks for listening. More action, that's what you're saying, Wayne. Come on. Watch that one. I'm leaving you live. I leave you live the whole time now. We don't miss any bites on this YouTube channel. Sometimes we don't get bites. That's what you're saying. The fishing is going to pick up. The next couple of weeks is going to be the best fishing of the whole year. All right, I am going to catch you some epic fish. I mean it. So stick with me, yeah? And get out to this beach. Get out to this stunning beach here in Dorset. 18 miles of Chesil Beach. The best beach in the world. I'd rather be sat in the Caribbean drinking cocktails, but you know what I mean, fishing wise for me. There's something very special about this beach. Any minute of any day, anyone can catch a fish of a lifetime, and I mean it. It's Chesil Beach, mate. Right, keep watching. Oh, we got a bite. I've just cast out. Let's tie it up. I've literally just put it out, as you see. Put it up. On the bream rig. Something going on. Might be a little bream hitting it. Right. We've got the second one ready, so keep an eye on that. I'll get out of your way, yeah? Nah, it's not a bream. Right, second one is a shore hunter cod loop. The long distance version. So my baits are nice and compact. We've done this before. So last year, my biggest seller was quad loops. So I've made them more compact for casting, which I'll show you now. So I've got my baits nice and tight together. For me, on Chesil Beach, you don't really need to cast very far for a cod. But I know people use my rigs all around the country, so I like to give you options. So here we go. I'll show you what I mean, and you'll see. So there you go. See those baits are nice and compact? That's only a single worm on there. If I put a double worm on the bottom, it'd be right next door to that squid. Right, stay here. I'm going to drop this out. See that? I'm going to put this out a little bit further. There we go. Lovely. Right. We're fishing on 2. What I'm going to do on the third one, as I haven't got any mackerel yet, just put a big bait in the gutter. I've actually got a couple of peeler crabs, so I might put a peeler crab out. Then I'm going to set up some feathers and start feathering. Not just yet, but in a bit. Oh, look at them! The Tidal sisters. The X and the R. So there we are. Been fishing for 15 minutes, not had a bite. Why not? I'm joking. So I've got a dongle here, which I'll show you, with a whole squid, ready for the gutter. And there we go. A shore hunter dongle, just like that. Right, let's pop it out there. Oh, I got a bite on the right there. See that? Something's been messing around with that for a while. Should you have a look? I could do with putting this one there anyway. It's on the inside. Had a couple of bangs. Might not be anything there, but it's not settling. Might have missed it. Might be a little bream or something, but yeah, had a couple of whacks. So I'm just going to reset it. Probably put a heavier lead. I put a 4-ounce lead on there and it's not really worked. Am I stripped? Hopefully I'm not stripped. Oh yeah, look, the squid's been whacked. See the squid? It's been whacked by little breamlet. That's all right. I'll top that up and we'll get it out there. The little bream were hitting the squid. Right, let's pop this out there. I'll put it on the inside. Ooh. Right, I'm just going to pop this out there. 20-30 yards. As you know, I'm not in a fishing club, so I can put a third rod out. It's only for a bit of fun, just to mix it up really. Put this on here. Leave it like that. There we are. Something to watch. Wait for that to just hammer around. Hey, we've got a bit of a shadow. This time of night, look, you get a shadow. I can't really help it. Unfortunately, I have to use a camera to film. It's not like a TV production, mate. You're gonna see mics coming in like old school 1980s. Shadows, mess ups. Well, if you watch my stuff, you know what I mean. So if you watch my stuff, you know what I mean. It can go tits up. Although, since I have my new camera, touch wood, the audio's been better. Although I do watch some people on YouTube. And I'm here to help everyone, as you know, but I don't think we're doing too bad, are we? Oh. Let's pop this back out there. Something's been hitting the squid. Might have been a few mackerel coming through. I am gonna give it an hour. Gets to about 7:30, 7:45, maybe 8 o'clock, I'll get the feathers out. I need some fresh mackerel for tonight. Right, there we go. Come on then, fishies. Come on. Fishy fishies. We've got some nice baits. We've got some lovely rigs made. We're ready to go, aren't we? Oh yeah, right, let's move this over. Young fella. Come on, fishies. Might get the drone up in a bit. That'd be nice. Get a nice sunset. Right, stand up here. No need to, that tree is pissing me off. I'll move it in a minute. I think I just saw a mackerel then jump out of the water. Hits it from the top, isn't it? Oh. Might put that straight over the other one. This guy. My first time fishing, you know. Right, you can go out there. Loggy. Oh. Right. There we are. Three rods. Let's go. Go. And go. Ooh. Watch that one. Watch this one. That's me. Come on in. Hold the rod properly. What sort of example is that? I reckon I might have been stripped. I hope not. The spiders have been a right pain the last few weeks. Yeah, I reckon I've been stripped. They need to go now, really. They need to piss off. I haven't actually. No, my bait's fine. God, that's pretty epic. That's pretty cool. I've got bait after half an hour. Right, I'll top this one up. You can stay on them, briggers. I'm just baiting up behind you. Nothing exciting. You're best off watching them. Well, I'm getting bait back, so that's a good sign. There's no fish here. Don't know why it's so quiet. Might have had a fish by now. Maybe because I missed high water. But it's alright. Just keep popping some baits out. Keep it going in. Doing our thing. Be nice to catch a cod soon. I'm sure we will. We'll get one. Be a random one, you know. Maybe at night or just a random fish out of the blue. Be alright. What I want really is the cod to turn up in September and stay until about Feb. That'd be nice. Proper fishing, you know. Get the summer species out of the way. Then the cod turn up. We can only hope, eh? The last few years they've been like a summer species. When everything else is here. Catching mackerel and cod on a jig. Which is fun. Let's keep it to winter, shall we? Coddy cods. Ugh. Get this cod loop back out. Just topped her up. Bit of bait. Black lug on the bottom. Squid head on the top. Come on, Wayner. Come on, fishies. Just a few hours after work. See if we can get a fish. Right. This one is in the middle. I'm just gonna walk down and hit it a little bit further, you know? Right, I've topped the lug up. Might do some feathering in a minute. Try and get us some mackerel, but I bloody hate feathering. I just got lazy. I used to love it, come down for the day. Catch a few. My mum's been desperate for some mackerel for a while. And I've just not got her any. It's very bad, I know. I normally just catch 2 or 3 and then that's enough, you know? Oh yeah. Come on, fishy. Fishy, fishy, fishies. Right. Check this from up there. Yeah. Oh, come on, fishies. Hey, man. How you doing? I just thought I'd nip in and talk to you about the things that mean the most to me in the world. And no, it's not Asian porn or cheeseburgers, it's the military and fishing. Obviously, I like my family a bit, but I mean, you know, life. So I've been thinking the last few weeks, well, probably for the last 10 years, since I've been involved doing all this with fishing, what I can do to help out. And I've been scanning around, and as you know, I've worked with the Army, the Navy, and the RAF with fishing. And I feel there's a big market or a hole for a veterans fishing club. Don't worry, it's not going to be a club for a year. So what I'm going to do is set up a veterans fishing group. And what we're going to do is for the first year, we're going to meet up 4 times. I spoke to Stewie Hurd from the Army, Lee from the RAF, and Tom from the Navy. And they all agree it's a good idea, and they're serving members, or Tom's actually just left. So what I want to do is just meet up once every 3 months in a secret location on a secret chat and we all just get out fishing. On the weeks leading up to it, I'll have a chat, a WhatsApp chat, and if someone's not on WhatsApp, I don't know why you wouldn't be, you can get it emailed or text or whatever. So don't worry if you're a technophobe. So as you know, my WhatsApp number is online. It's 07487 819 013, and my email is theshorehunter@gmail.com. So if you're a serving member or a veteran and you want to join a no bullshit fishing club, but it's called a fishing meet for the first 12 months, then drop me a WhatsApp or an email. I'll vet you to make sure you're military or ex-military. I'll ask you a few questions. And if you're military or ex-military, you know your service number. My first one was D251325 Delta. No one is in charge. There's no rank. We're just going to meet up 4 times, all right, in a year. After that year, we're all going to have a little chat, all right, a condor moment or a brief, and decide what we do moving forward. If we turn it into a club, then we do that. If we start representing our own club in fishing matches, we do that. But for the first year, all I want is for everyone to be able to cast, everyone to be able to make a few rigs, and everyone to come out and have some fun and catch a few fish. So what I'm going to do is have 4 meets over the next 12 months. One on Chesil Beach, one over in Kent somewhere, one up country, one over in Wales, maybe. We are going to put nothing online. There is a media blackout on our meets. Some people are still serving. Veterans don't want to be plastered all online. This is where we're going to be. Oh yeah, great. Great security hazard. No rank, no bullshit, no self-promotion, no charity work, not yet, no sponsorship stuff, just people out fishing, secretly having fun. Anyway, get at me. All right, I'm going to put a lot of effort into this. All I want is just for serving members from the Army, RAF, Navy to go out fishing, and veterans, have some fun. No rank system, no rank structure, no winners, no Billy Big Dicks. Everyone's on a level. If you're a knobber, you won't be asked back, but there's no rules, just out and out, have some fun, and go fishing. Cheers, everyone. Get at me. The first meet will be around November, so no rush. It's a secret. Oh yeah, it's free of charge. Everyone pays for their own way, their own bait, but as I said, I've got a tackle supplier who is actually serving at the moment, which will do rig packs and bait packs and make sure that you guys are all sorted and everyone can fish together and have some fun. That's the end. Out. All right, let's plop this out there. Little flopperoonie in close. What I'm going to do is check the dongle as well. Watch them, yeah? Come on, fishies. That was literally 30 yards out. Oh, I just flatlined myself. Wow. Using 3 rods can be a pain in the ass, you know. Come on, fishies. Oh. Put it down. Let's do this one in a minute. Oh. See if we can get something on the dongle. Feels like I've still got bait on here. Yeah, I reckon I have. Yeah, that's fine. I'm just going to plot that back out. Whole squid in the gutter. Nothing touching that. If I get some mackerel, I'll put a mackerel out. Fresh. Don't know what happened there. My reel's a bit clunky. Oh. Right, I'm going to set up my mackerel rod. I need to get some bait. You're going to keep an eye on them, and I'm going to be around here pissing around. Actually, what I'm going to do is I am going to bring that one in. I'll just put some feathers on here. We'll have a play with that in a bit. Just changed my mind right there. I only need about 10. I'm only looking at catching about 10. Just want to catch a few for bait. I'm actually fishing this evening for conger eels and bass. So as you can see, just winding, jigging it up like a shoal of fish doing this. One thing you must do when you come out mackerel fishing is make sure you've got a shock leader. We've got a bit of a tide pool now, so I'm just going to be casting this way. What I do is sometimes start feathering when it hits the water to fish higher up in the water, and sometimes I like it to hit the bottom. I'm not sure how it's fishing. I've not been out for a while, so we should get some though. Sometimes just as it gets dark is the best time. You know this now. As you know by now, the best time to catch a mackerel is when that sun goes down. Just as it goes down. Just on sunset. Come on, fishies. Sometimes you got to slow it down. Sometimes you got to speed up. You know what I'm saying. Friggin' hell. This is shite. Come on. There you go, that sun has just gone for the day. Think I'm in? Oh, well, I got hit then. Come on, mackerel. Well, what can we say? The shore hunter failed. I hate it when people talk about themselves like that as an alter ego. The shore hunter, that's me by the way. Wayne failed. So I was mackerel fishing, believe it or not, for an hour and a half. I didn't get one. My mate Ben popped down to see me and caught a scad, so I got a scad. I walked back up, as I wasn't filming, because I was filming myself mackerel fishing, and I had a bream, but it got dark already, so I didn't bother bringing you back. So I've kept the bream, it's a nice bream, and a scad. My plans were to make a bream video up till night, then fish all night for conger eel with a bucket full of mackerel. That's not happened. So as you can see now, it's 10:30. My mate Dan's here. And I am fishing for bait. I've got some cod loops out with bits of lug, and hopefully I can get us into a few pouting or maybe a whiting. I only plan to catch 4 or 5 maximum, then I'm going to chop them up and put them out on wire traces. So instead of making 3 videos, I'm not even making 2, I'm going to make 1. So this is one big video. You will know this because you've seen the thumbnail, and I'm fishing for 15 hours probably. So I started fishing at 6 o'clock, I'm going to fish till about 11 o'clock tomorrow morning and just make one big video. So welcome back. As you know, this is part 2. It's a privilege to be out fishing for you. We've got a bite on the left one. Hopefully it's a big fat pouting or a whiting. We don't want any codling, we don't want any bass, we just want bait. So I can get the wire traces out and hopefully get us into a 50-pound conger eel. Welcome back everyone. Wish me luck. It's been absolutely awful this evening. The fishing has been fantastic, but the catching has been shit. Hey. As you can see, I've got a bite on the left one. Just pulled round. Have I got a little pating? I don't think so. Might have a little one. I'm stinking the joint out. It'll come good. I'll probably give it an hour or so fishing for bait. If I struggle, I'll just switch it up. Fish for conger on one. Strip and fish for cod or bass. I've got crab, I've got some blacks. I'll change it up. I just want to sit back, relax and try and catch us a zoo creature. That's the plan, mate. That's not me, by the way. Looks like a strap eel, maybe. Should we have a look? We could have our first conger on a cod loop. Fish on. Doesn't feel like a conger now. Could have a little pating, maybe. Or I could have missed it. Oh, I got a fish on. Might have a little pouting. Could have a bait. Oh yeah, it's a fish here. It's a fish here. On the leader. What have we got? Oh, hello. Hello. Hey, Georgie. That's a black bream. Oh my God. I've been bream fishing in daylight. I've just had my second bream at night. I've been doing it all wrong. Let me come round. And there you go everyone. There is a beautiful black bream here on Chesil Beach. It's not a pating. Can't believe I'm fishing for pating and not bream, but look, that's pretty random. I've caught bream before at night and I've caught 2 this evening in darkness. If you watch the right hand one, I've got a bream bite again, I think. Just pulled right down and slackened off. There you go. Ooh. Got another bream. Let's have a look. I don't know. I've got 2 hooks, I'll put it back down. Yeah, he's there. I think this might be another bream. Let's turn you around. Look at me, guys. I think it looks like a bream. If it is daylight. Oh, you got me, have you? No. I think your legs are just flying round. It can't be mine, because mine are going left. It's all right, it doesn't matter. That's bright, mate. I say it every time when I put the light on myself at night. It's really bright. Anyway, right. It's a little bit slow on the bait front. I've got 2 pouting, a scad, and a bream. I chucked that little bream back. I've just baited up a wire trace with a scad. Look at that. She's a beauty. I'm quite mindful that I'm an hour off high, and I feel it's a good time to catch a conger, or maybe an undulate, a fawny, or a bass. So what I'm going to do, as you see, as I've just mentioned, I've baited up half a scad on a wire trace. It's a wire pulley, 200 pound rubbing leader to a wire trace. I could actually wind in a poor beagle on this, or a taupe. It's going to happen one day. Why not today or tonight? This is one rod. I'm going to be fishing like this on one rod, and I will be bait fishing on the other. If I catch 2 or 3 more pouting, then we are out and out. Big fish fishing here on the mighty Chesil Beach. It's just gone midnight. It's a new day. So let's forget yesterday or last night. It was pretty shat. It's a new day. It's the 1st of August. Let's go. It's going to be great fun on a tidal. Oh, come on. Big fish. We're out and out now. We're out and out doing it. We're doing bits on Chesil Beach. Right, I'm going to pop this out there. Stay there. So what I'm thinking is, right now, there's not many fish around. So the congers will be hungry. Sometimes when you turn up, it's a pout in every cast, or a mackerel every chuck. I think, what are the chances of them finding my bait? Although, sometimes I think there's plenty of bait here. There will be some predators. So you can think that way, or you can think the way I'm thinking tonight is, I'm pretty sure there's quite a few hungry fish. Well, we will see. Anyway, I've got a grip lead on this, 7 ounce, got a grip right in. So if we get any action, it's going to bang over. Right, this is how I'm going to keep it, so you don't get confused. The right hand one, big fish, shore hunter, Gareth Griffiths. wire trace, conger fishing, tote fishing, spur dog fishing, shark fishing. Most of them aren't happening, by the way. We're just conger fishing, but we could one day. The left hand one, shore hunter loop rig, the cod loop, all right? Double worm baits, lug and rag. So don't get excited if that one rips off. We need to get excited if this one rips off. Anyway, you don't need to watch. If it rips off, I'll bring you back. I promise. Any indication, any flashy bits, you're on it, like a car bonnet. Right. Right, see you in a bit. Shit, I've got a slack line there. On the left one. Look at the line. Oh my God. Could it be a cod? Have we got a cod? On the cod loop? Oh. Oh no, there's nothing there. Oh, put it back. Little pouting, I think. Come on, fishies. Oh well, we'll sit back, relax. False alarm, mate. False alarm. There you go, there you go, there you go, there you go. Do that again, you little bitch. Yeah, he's there. Oh. I think there's a fish there, but it's not very big. I'll put it back down. Put it back in. There's a conger messing. Yeah, it's really windy now. For some reason, the wind's got right up. It could be that it's high water because the forecast was 6 miles per hour, northwesterly. It's more like 40, but you know what it's like. Anyway, if I get any more action, I'll bring you back. And I've had a bite on both. So remember what I said, the left hand one is bait fishing, the right hand one is a scat. I'm just going to bring them both in and change them up. Yeah, it's just coming up to 2 o'clock. So we've got like a hour and a half of darkness. Then my plan is to fish for a couple of hours in daylight, but I've worked all day and I've not had no sleep or anything, obviously. But yeah, beauty. The fishing's absolutely shat, by the way. I'm not gonna lie to you. Look at it. It's like Fly City. I can't even, oh, I daren't turn my headlamp on. They're bouncing off my eyes. What a night. No bites, getting eaten alive. Yeah, I love it, mate. I mean it, it's great. Oh, little tap on the painting. Oh yeah. Might have hooked something here. I think I've hooked something. Ooh. Have I hooked anything? I can't turn my headlamp off. On, sorry. I don't turn my headlamp on. Oh, this is honking. Ooh. Feel like I'm getting eaten alive. Oh, whatever it is, it's dropped the pipe. Can you see me through the million flies? Watch this. Put my headlamp on, they will just smash me in the face. Ugh. Anyway, I'm gonna sit back in. Good morning. Oh, my headlamp just fell off. Good morning, everyone. As you can see, it's getting light. I fished all night. I've not stopped. The painting is still out. It's 20 to 5 now. And I'm still here. I'm not really sure what to do. I know if I fish first light, I've got a chance of a nice bream. But yesterday was quite hard, as you've seen. So I'm not sure what to do. If I fished until about 6 o'clock, I suppose I could get home and get some sleep before the traffic. But yeah, it's been a long night. It's been pretty hard. It's probably, well, definitely been the hardest session of the year for effort. No bream in daylight, target species. Oh, I got a bite. I think I got a bite on the whole pouting. Yeah, no bream in daylight. Then I fish for mackerel. No mackerel. Then I fish for bait. Hardly any bait. So I've just stuck it out. Not even had a conger. Not one. Couple of little whacks. Nothing. So I think I might go home. I should do, really. Yeah, I should do. But there's Chesil, the next cast. I'm not tired, eh? I'm pretty good. I kind of look after myself these days, and I've noticed a massive difference. That I can stay awake a lot longer, and I feel remotely healthy. Sorry, it's just looking at that. Seen someone walking towards me. Yeah, I feel quite healthy, even though I've been awake 22 hours. Anyway, I'll keep fishing. If I get any action, I'll bring you back. I might fish first light, I might not. I'll see how it goes. Anyway, thanks for your support. It means everything. So what I'm going to do is bring these two in for now. Have a go for a bream for an hour until I get tired, basically. Nice. Well, that's a nice shitty mess on there. That's been congered. Let's sort this out a minute. Right. I should imagine this one's the same. Strap heels have had that. Yeah. Look at that pattern, it's exactly the same. That couldn't have tried no harder with that one. The other one's a little bit tangled, but there we are. That's effort for you. Anyway, I'll sort these out and I'll bring you back when I'm bream fishing. Right. Got my bream rig ready with some ragworm. I've got a second wind now. Well, I've not been tired all night. I get excited for first light. If I go home, I'll be devastated that I didn't stay. And I go home and get some sleep. But I just need to fish the first light. I got to. You've got to. You've got to fish first light. I might blank, but I don't really care. So I'll keep the right hand one nice and close, 40 yards out. And the left hand one, I'm going to put a little bit further. Oh, it's beautiful this morning. What a nice morning. I could do some float fishing if I could be asked. Probably mint. But there wasn't any mackerel last night. So I don't fancy just float fishing. I was feathering for almost 2 hours and I didn't get one. I don't really fancy my chances with a little bit of squid on a float. Do you? Anyway, keep watching that. Oh my God. Fucking hell. Oh, I got a bite. Is that a bream? Ah, it's not me, is it? Trying to get a second one in the water. Was it me? Oh man, it might have been. Oh, I might just caught it with the butt of this rod or something. So when you're tired, well, I'm not tired though, but when you're been on this beach for 14 hours, I'm pretty sure your mind can play tricks on you. As you can see, it's absolutely beautiful this morning. The thing is, I've had a couple of little rattles. So I've had a couple of little rattles and bangs. And he's dead. Yeah, I've just got to write it off, I think. I've just noticed a net going all the way along. That's not helpful, is it? There is a net all the way along. Right. Do you know what? I'm going to wind in. That's enough. 15 hours. Yeah, boy. No rest. I kept fishing hard. I think I just picked up a mackerel on the way in. Just got hit by a mackerel, I think. Felt it just whack round. I might have just picked up a mackerel. Right then. It's been out there 10 minutes and it's stripped already. Yeah, I can't be doing this today. Not today, son. After no sleep. Right. Let's wind in this one. This will be stripped as well. Right. On that note, they are stripped as well. On that note, everyone, it's time for me to get out of here. As you know by now, it's an absolute privilege to be out here fishing for you. I'm sorry, it was probably the hardest session of the year. It can only get better. You're only as good as your last session, so I'm shat. Anyway, see you in a bit, everyone. Take care. I'm off to bed.